Access to safe water, sanitation, and hygiene is always been the most basic human need for health and well-being. When people, especially children, have access to clean water, sanitation, and hygiene, they lead healthier and more successful life. According to a report by the World Health Organization, billions of people around the world are continuing to suffer from poor access to safe water, sanitation, and hygiene. This is because countries are facing growing challenges linked to degraded water-related ecosystems, water scarcity caused by climate change, underinvestment in water and sanitation, and insufficient cooperation on transboundary waters. If drinking water contains unsafe levels of contaminants, it can cause health effects and chronic disease.
Hello everyone, I'm Riyashni from Group 3 and I'll be discussing about the approach on how to solve this issue that we are facing. As we all know, most of the people are still having some difficulties to access clean water. Hence, in order to gain access to clean water, my group members and I had decided to create an eco-friendly water harvesting tool. The method that my group chose is fog harvesting process. This process helps us to harvest fresh water from fog. Now, let's look at the materials that we will need in order to create our own water harvesting tool. So the material that we need is mesh, wire coat hanger, tape, water, a pencil, a scale, sand, spray bottle, a clear jar, and also a piece of paper. Now we're going to look at the methods in order to create our own fog harvesting tool. So our first step is to take the wire coat hanger and form it into a diamond shape by stretching it out. Next step is to place one end of the mesh over the diamond shaped hanger and secure it at the bottom with a tape. The third step is to fill the clear jar with sand in it. Fourth step is to straighten the hook of the wire coat hanger. The fifth step is to place the straightened hook into the jar filled with sand so that it stands upright and is stable. The sixth step is to weigh the fog catcher on the scale and write down its weight. This step is crucial because it records the weight of the fog catcher that we just created before it collects water droplets. The seventh step is to fill the spray bottle with tap water. The eighth step is to hold the spray bottle about a foot away and perpendicular to the net of the mesh. Aim the spray bottle at the fog catcher, which is the mesh, and pump it about 10 times. This process is repeated for 10 times, which means that the mesh is sprayed with water for another 10 times, and the surface of the mesh is inspected after the 10 sprays. The ninth and the final step is to place the whole fog catcher onto the scale again, and its mass is weighed again to determine the amount of water droplets it had collected. So that's all from me, and thank you so much for listening.
Our main target audience for this project is for the people that lives in the desert, remote places, and highland. By using Cloudfisher, they will be able to collect clean water resources easily without having to go find a well just to get some water. In some places, the women have to walk at least 5 miles just to get some clean water for them to do daily chores. For instance, in Malaysia, people People that live in Kundasang, Sabah could use this technology to get clean water supplies, as Kundasang is one of the highland in Malaysia. If we were to take another example, places like Tanzania and Morocco would be very suitable for this technology. Research had shown that almost 10,000 liters of water could be collected from Cloudfisher only. Therefore, this will be very beneficial to them in order to have continuous clean water supply.
There are many advantages that can be found through the use of Cloudfisher. The first is cost-effective. It's durable and no need to change Cloudfisher nets so often. The materials also are affordable, means it's easy to find and eco-friendly. The second one is sustainable and scalable. It can be carried out in a wide scala and doesn't interfere with construction area. The area of Cloudfisher can be reduced or enlarged at its own accord. Also, Cloudfisher are easy to implement. The steps to build this Cloudfisher is really easy. It also doesn't take a long time to done it. This kind of project don't require a lot of manpower. You can make it with your family and friends as activity to fulfill your time. Last but not least, doesn't require any energy sources. It only needs the cloud to pass through the net. To get the water contained in the cloud,